So it's the center of excellence. So, well, the politics in Nigeria's commercial nerve center is very important. It matters to trade and economy. So, you know that the Lagos APC politics have come as one of the most interesting ones in recent history, considering what has come out as a major fallout between a political godfather and his son. And the implications of the fallout is that a sitting governor could not secure a ticket to run for office for a second term. So, strange as it may, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode says he will vigorously campaign for Mr. Sanwo-Olu, the man who will be replacing him as the APC flag bearer for the governorship election in Lagos. Lagos State Governor Mr. Akinwumi Ambode on Tuesday says that he will lead a strong campaign to ensure victory for President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressives Congress APC governorship candidate in the state, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, in the 2019 general elections. Governor Ambode, who spoke to journalists at the presidential wing of the Murtala Muhammad International Airport shortly after he accompanied President Buhari to perform the official commissioning of the new economic community of West African States border posts at Semekrak joint border post in Badagry. He said that it was important for the APC to retain its leadership position both in the federal and the state level.
I'm committed to ensuring his re-election. We're going to campaign heavily for him, and also committed to ensuring that APC wins the governorship election come 2019. So we support the candidacy of Jide Sanwo-Olu and make sure that APC retains Lagos State and APC retains the center.
So you heard him there. Well, a lot of people will be wondering what kind of politics. Yeah, you will see interesting dynamics, and you will see more of this kind of politics in the coming days. We're getting into the mix of it, everyone. Let's get started into a major topic of tonight, everyone, shall we? Tonight, we shall be staying under crisis, rocking the All Progressives Congress, APC. As usual, the ruling party gets attention either for good or the opposite. Everyone should be used to that by now. So this time around, the clamor for the removal of the APC National Chairman, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, is the crux of the matter. Although the former Edo governor has made it clear that he is working on reshaping the party, and such reactions as removing him are not strange. But the forces behind this clamor appears to be even stronger than what can be easily waved aside as mere ripples. It looks so much like a major storm for the APC. Will the tide be managed, politically or otherwise? Let's talk about this, everyone. We have been joined by the chairman of the Enugu APC, Mr. Ogbodo, who is not satisfied with some of the ongoing party in the state, and also Honorable Cletus Obun, a former lawmaker and a chieftain of the APC, joins us also from our Abuja studio. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming on the program. Let's begin with you, Mr. Ogbodo. You look so much that there are a lot of things on your mind that is not making you happy. For example, the emergence of the governorship candidate of your party, Senator Ayogu Eze, is not something that you're very happy about. And these are some of the issues that have happened in Zamfara, in Ogun State, and in several other states where the APC is either controlling or has conducted primaries. As it stands right now, are you one of those clamoring for the removal of Adams Oshiomhole?
First and foremost, I want to thank you, Shane. I'm not one of the persons that's clamoring for removal of Oshiomhole in the first instance. But again, I also want to make us to understand that it cannot be said that I'm not happy with the emergence of Senator Ayogu Eze as a gubernatorial candidate in Enugu State. I want to state and I want to make it categorically clear that I am not in the know, and Enugu State faithful, party faithfuls are not in the know of Ayogu Eze emergence. I'm not aware of any primary where he emerged as the gubernatorial candidate of Enugu State APC for 2019 general elections. All I'm aware, and I know it happened in under my watch, is the emergence of Barrister George Ogara Tabubu. That's the candidate for APC in 2019 general election. There's no way one could say that Ayoge's emerged. Where did he emerge in the first instance? Where did he contest? In which primary? Who was in the primary? Where he contested and won? It is not possible he won. In first and foremost, he's not even into configuration in the first instance because he's yet to become a member of the party. He merely registered in the party on the 15th of August this year, and you're not that aware that the regulations, or rather the guidelines of APC for our primaries is that you have to stay up to a year before you are eligible. The only person that does not meet this aspect of the guidelines is automatically disqualified. That is the way our guidelines stated it. So I am saying in effect, that is not even in the configuration. It's not even being considered.
All right.
So where and when did he emerge?
Mr. Ogbodo, let's break it down. Let's break it down. This seems to be one of your grievances. So now, if you are saying that Mr. Thabo Igboho is the candidate that you recognize, but you know, the law recognizes that the only body that can submit names of candidates is the NWC. But unfortunately, for the side that you belong, the name of Senator Ayogo is the one submitted by the NWC to INEC. So that means that your candidate is not recognized.
That is not true. Ayoge's name is not submitted. He's not a candidate for our party in Enugu State. The matter is still in the purview of the National Working Committee, and all the people who won election in our primaries in Enugu State have been submitted to the National Party, to the National Chairman, to the NWC for onward transmission to the INEC. I quite agree with you that it is the NWC that is duty bound to submit list to the INEC for the election. And the names of all people that emerged as winners in Enugu have been duly submitted to the National Secretariat for onward transmission to the INEC for the election. So the point I'm trying to make in effect is that it is a case of the same imposition which we have been talking about in the country. Is a case of illegality. There's no way the party could submit somebody who did not stand for the Congress in the state, somebody who is even yet to become a member, somebody who is not even qualified. There's no way his name could be submitted. Otherwise, that would be affecting the fortunes of the party in Enugu State, the party that is now ready.
Mr. Ogbodo, just a moment. Hold on, hold a thought. You've been talking about imposition, and that's it seems to be some of the grievances of some people in Ogun State, in Zamfara State, some part of Lagos State, and that's. Let's go to Honorable Cletus Obun here. This is the outcry that led some people to protest in Niger State. Some people also protested in Rivers State, and there are cases in court. And these are the allegations against the Adams Oshiomhole-led NWC of the APC, calling for his removal. Is it right for people to be asking for Adams Oshiomhole's removal? Honorable Obun.
Well, first and foremost, let me say this to the Igwe sitting here. I have been a state chairman before now. The jurisprudence of this country and has already been established by the apex court of this country under the Lado case in Katsina State and Ladoja's case in Oyo State is clear. The party constitution under Article 30 sub D is also clear. Only the National Working Committee of the party, after due approval by the National Executive Committee of the party, conducts and also provides guidelines for the conduct of primaries in any state regarding national elections. Under Article 30 sub B, indeed, it is only local government elections that are conducted by states. Therefore, when state chairmen suffering from the hangover of the PDP days come to the conclusion that they can resort to self-help, it results in the kind of ignorance that is being displayed. Clearly, the Adams Oshiomhole-led executive have come at a time when the APC was at a boiling point and a lot of booby traps, like those of Vietnam, have been set for him by the last administration of the party. What we are getting through is that people are not yet coming over the hangover, that only the National Executive Committee of the party, when you talk about people joining the party in August, Article 30 sub 1, sub D, sub E of the party constitution clearly states that there can be waivers given by the National Working Committee of the party if the person joins the party, even yesterday, before the congresses. As I speak to you, Cross River State, for example, The man who contested the senatorial elections in PDP, joined the party, got a waiver from his ward, and got transmission to the National Executive Committee, is today the deputy governor of Cross River State, designated, in spite and despite everything. Therefore, the consensus of our
at this moment, just a moment. Sorry, apologies for pausing you. It's getting heated. And some of the perspective of Honorable Obun, I guess that Mr. Ogbodo is not happy with it, but he will get the time to react to it. But we'll take a moment on the program, everyone. And when we return, the crisis, internal troubles in the APC gets our attention tonight. The ripples and the tide is getting higher, everyone. Join us again, we'll be right back.